I'm up in Leeds at the moment. We're doing a film directed by Stuart St Paul. It's called Freight.
Really kicked off with some difficult material because lots of trucks moving around, containers coming in, the girls being taken out the back of the container, running into the chemical works, being attacked, slapped down, thrown in the back of a van, and then taken them all away to a nightclub.
A container that is carrying some women and their husbands, and Stanny and the boys, Christie's boys, turn up to retrieve them, to take the women to work in a sex club that's owned by Christie.
I think that at the moment it's still, going on in Europe and in different countries. It's still happening.
This is real life. If you read the newspapers, it's happening in real life. Women have been brought over from Eastern Europe and put into prostitution in this country.
Where are my clothes?
It's happened all the time, I think. And I am Eastern Europe woman, and I can tell you it is true.
It's been lots of movement. I mean, it's deliberate because I wanted to have, lots of visuals, keep it moving, and make it look like a movie. Not just it's so easy to make things that lower level, which is sort of straight to television or straight to DVD. And my upbringing was American movies. I was trained on Superman and Batman, and I did 3 Bond films. So, I'm used to wanting big things.
Gabe!
It's not vandals. It's thriller stroke action movie. I play Gabe, head of a family, head of a company. We get involved because my daughter is kidnapped by a character called Christie, played by Danny Midwinter. And then the whole thing is a hunt for my daughter.
Yeah, basically it's a scene where I've been kidnapped for basically the majority of the film, and the cavalry arrive. My dad comes in with my brothers and all of the guys from the boxing club who are basically grown up with, so it's like my entire family basically have come to save me.
And in doing that, we uncover sex slaves. We uncover all sorts of dodgy dealings going on.
The character I play in this film is a guy called Jed, who has a lot of history with Gabe, the main character. And when Gabe's daughter goes missing, she's kidnapped by a group of Romanians. We go after him.
Sort of a series of events prevents this from running as smoothly as you'd like, and I get myself into a little bit of trouble.
Do you want to see her naked? Not for sale.
Not a fairy tale. This is a violent film. It's a violent storyline.
Christie basically brings in several women that they've just basically got fresh off the boat, and there's another man sitting with me who basically wants to have a look to see which ones he might be picking, and I want to see if they can dance. If they can't dance, they're in the sauna and they get the short end of the stick, and if they can dance, then they've got half a chance.
Then you hold on! Fast! Or it is a sauna! Then your husband won't want you back.
The young Moldovan women are forced into this sex club, and they to perform and to dance. And Eva is totally against that. She's a very spiritual person, she's married, and it's totally alien to her.
I've discovered some incredible actors, some really incredible actors.
Stuart phoned me in a Berlin film festival. He saw my film, The Nosedive. It is a very hard scene. We came here from Moldavia in a container, and the bad guys kidnapped my wife and my daughter. And my wife, the bad guys forced my wife to work in a sex club, and also I think my daughter also. And they forced me to the cage fight for the money, but this money is not my money, it's for Christy.
Is Eva in here? Fight more fights. Then we both go free.
And what I like about it is it's not a biased film because you see things from both points of view. It's not, oh, these terrible immigrants are coming and taking our jobs. It's a bit that, but then it's, yeah, but look at it from their point of view. They're trying to come over and create a better life for themselves, and their own people are exploiting them terribly.
Just what? What is it, Gabe? What are you not telling me?
Mickey, Steve, and that with John. All right, let's go. Does this happen every day? Let me tell you, they just made one big mistake getting.
Just had a fantastic fight with Craig. He's just killed one man in the cage. He's beaten another man to a pulp, so he's on a bit of a roll. He goes after Christy. I get the shout by Christy to grab him.
Yes, you have.
Make one Joe then, please.
Joe is a huge, powerful man. He's just grabbed me around the throat and slung me all around the room for the last half hour. And I can feel it.
This is what director looks like after 4.5 weeks of shooting. Tired. Especially when I've done cage fighting now for like 4 days. I mean, I've not been in the ring fighting, but it just feels like it because you've got sort of, I don't know, 100 extras to manipulate. There's a big cast in there anyway. And just, you know, moving, getting everybody to move, showing them the moves, getting the camera moves, it's just exhausting.
Quite a different role for me in this film. I'm actually a goodie for a change. I've played a lot of baddies in the past. Although I do enjoy playing villains, it is nice to be, you know, not a villain for a change. But this is quite an exciting character, Jed. A lot of fights, a lot of car chases and gun battles and stuff, and it just makes a change to do some physical stuff, for, you know, in England.
She's ended up putting everyone in jeopardy. So for Julie, that's heartbreak at that point.
I think it's very topical. I think it's very controversial. It's kind of what's happening in England today. It's a very interesting script and all the characters are very interesting, and it's basically Eastern Europeans against, you know, a British family who you know, they just want to protect their own.
Well, let's call the police.
What good are the police? I don't need a crime number. Let's go, it's done.